In this GD-Sync tutorial, we will be looking at how to synchronize enemies and their AI. First, let's head over to the enemy scene. The enemy scene has the same structure as the player scene. There is an animation player controlling things like the dying and player detection animations. Let's start by synchronizing these animations. Just like we did for the player scene, we need to replace the animation player with a synchronized animation player. Doing this breaks connected signals, so we have to fix those as shown. Next, let's synchronize the enemy sprite. Part of the sprite is already synchronized, since it shares the same script as the player sprite. All we have to do is synchronize the horizontal flip and animation speed. To do this, let's copy and paste the property synchronizer from the player sprite to the enemy sprite. Let's change the broadcast mode to when host. We can leave the other settings as is. Finally, let's make sure the AI code only gets executed on the host. In physics process, let's add a check to only run this code when you are the host. We also need to make sure the enemy position is synchronized across clients using a property synchronizer. If we start the project, we can see that enemies are now fully synchronized, including their animations and AI. One thing that isn't synchronized is the coins they drop when being hit by a projectile. Let's make sure that coin drops also work using multiplayer. First, let's replace the packed scene for a node instantiator. We also need to adjust the code to use the instantiator instead of the packed scene. Let's add the node instantiator to the enemy scene so it can spawn in coins. Don't forget to assign the instantiator in the inspector. Next, let's head over to the coin scene. Let's add a property synchronizer so the coin position is broadcasted by the host. If we run the project, we can see that coin drops are now properly synchronized. The final thing we need to synchronize is picking up coins. Currently, if another player picks up a coin, it gets added to our coin counter. We only want coins we pick up ourselves to add towards the coin counter. Let's head into the code and fix this. In the coin script, we first need to make sure that picking up the coin is synchronized. We need to make sure the coin is hidden on all players once someone picks it up. Let's do this by adding a new hide coin function, so we can call it on all clients. Let's also add a check to only allow our own player to pick up coins. If we run the game again, we can see that the coin counter now works correctly. Thank you for watching and choosing GD-Sync. See you all in the next video.